Right, BBPN, let's see what Nurgle's got in store for us. As you can see here, we've got a bit of an interesting one. Khemri versus Orcs. It seems to be its Orc week this week. And here we are. He's got the Great Thunderdome, as you can say that. He doesn't like weather messing his game up. Well, admittedly, if you're Khemri, that kind of is the plan. Weather's the worst thing you can possibly roll. And speaking of worst things, well, he's run into a bunch of Orcs. Now, Khemri, of course, as we've had many discussions before, their beauty and their problem, all in the same breath, of course, is the Tomb Guardians. 4 strength 5 players. They don't have the big guy problems except for this little nasty thing called decay. So if something does get through their arm and they roll the injuries, yes, as we all know, and we review it time and again, double roll, and that tends to wreck a perfect good player. As you can see, what has been his biggest problem with his Tomb Guardians? They're just not getting skills except for one. One is getting all the bloody work. Alright, who's going to get the ball? It's you, Twinkle Toes. And of course, see, no weather because he likes it that way. Ball lands, and there we go. Okay, Orcs, can we see some excitement to start the game? He melee starts off with a stun. Well, that's almost promising. And meanwhile, as for the poor Tomb Guardian, mate me fist, down he goes. Well, fortunately, he's already wrapped in plenty of bandages. He should just recover nicely. And yes, you can see, yeah, Crazy's on the bus, and he's blitzing with the troll, gets away with it. Big solid touch, big solid bugger all, and the troll is away. Orcs have the ball, he's off and moving. There's the throw. And there's a good accurate throw.
Who got me an itchy trigger finger?
He does indeed. He'll take that. Free completion, no problem. You can see his skills there. Kick-off return and accurate. It's an interesting combination of skills. And of course, kick-off return means technically, well, he's movement 8 for his first turn, going and get that stupid football. Orcs, you can see, there's a lot of hustle behind this team. 4 rerolls. He's even got the fame because, well, they hustle. And you can see that he so far has made every GFI nice and clean as a whistle. Khemri team, yeah, moving fast, not their strong point here. Yes, the Tomb Guardians do move 4, which is better than mummies. But you know what? I think he'd like to trade the one movement to get rid of that fucking decay. Seriously, he'd love to. Well, nothing for in here, but you know, move the lads in and try and do something. Many GFIs, comes on in, has to re-roll that, but he does get that solid punch, and down goes the guy, and well,
get over here!
Ball is free, but again, Khemri not known for the hustle. You have to burn the 1 in 9 hit. But is that a good, solid, aggressive play? Well, he definitely saw it. He took it out. It is going to force the Orcs to have to maybe do a wee bit of commitment here and try and do something to go get the ball back. Of course, problem is Khemri's biggest limitation is, but what speed? They're not exactly known for it, are they? Orcs, you can see here, not too concerned. Instead, they're going to, well, spend a couple of dice here and try and clean the flank up.
Yeah, like shooting Squigs in a barrel!
Couple more salted punches there. There we go. Bag of bones. Coming right up.
There better be more, boss, because we'll be done with these right quick.
Yeah, isn't he just? Taking a look at the selection of skills here, you can see, yeah, once again, a bit of mighty blow, plenty of block here. It's definitely an Orc team that has had the pleasure of getting nice and well developed. Mind you, the Khemri team does have its own crazy.
Almost got me that time. Hey, let me show you how it's done.
There we go. Quick handoff. He's off. He's running. Run, you fine bastard. Run. There you go. And again, more GFIs by this Orc coach. He has no fear of the GFI. Boy, Blizzard would ruin his day. Well, don't worry. Not in this place it will. Khemri, again, not known for the speed. Well, how do you get this one? They're also not known for the agility either. 2 dice into the troll. How's the troll feeling? Bit of alright. Well, he's not trying the completely crazy over the top thing. Push me, push you. Does get the shot away. See, the problem is from the Khemri's viewpoint, yeah, it's one of the few teams that can actually give them a bit of what for. Hey, 2 people can make GFIs. Well, there you go. Brings another lad back just in case it actually works. Alright. 1 die, push me, push you. This one he'd love to get rid of. It's not happening so far. And of course fails the dodge. And down he goes.
It doesn't matter what you think!
Well, what'd you expect was going to happen? It's just not made the dodge, okay? Makes the regeneration roll there, so he's fine with that. Well, keeping an eye on things here. Where are the Orcs going to go today? They might just want to score this one up right quick, and then just get back right into the match. Hey, look at decide to take up and play. Must be nice when they don't fail it every bloody time. See the ice in the Tomb Guardian, down he goes. Yeah, 1 in 9 at this point, not much of a fear for the Orc team. Peels the player away. Well, that works just fine. And it's time for the Orcs to run the football and not decide to score it just yet. Well, he's trying to figure out how he's going to score this one. Bit more beatings going on here. Everyone's moving along. Yeah, we're all waiting for the excitement here, lads. Yes, it's not quite happening. But right now, frankly, the excitement would be, frankly, from the way he's looking at it here, his excitement would be just scoring the bloody thing. Push me, push you. The Khemri, their view is they might be able to stop this. I said might, I didn't say they would. Bloody hopeful, isn't he? Oh well. It's tough being Khemri sometimes, it really is. You really are, and maybe it's something to do with how the Khemri do develop. You really do need the Tomb Guardians to try and develop something. Even if it's just God, you're fine. At this point, though, of the season, you can see the frustrations. And you can hear the frustrations there.
What got me an itchy trigger finger?
Oh, if he's got 1 Tomb Guardian that's done a bit of all right, but the rest of them, nothing. They're just not getting casualties. And since they're not getting casualties, well, they don't skill up unless they get a luck MVP. Orc here, turn 4. Why is he doing this? His answer is, well, it's not exactly a blowout this game, is it? He hasn't really actually achieved much so far. He's got a KO, and the Khemri got 1 removal. That was an injury. He's already regenerated it, so he's coming back. So the Khemri are just going to keep at it until something actually happens. Down he goes, does nothing. He's bringing this one in. See, this is the Khemri thinking here, going, you know, if you want to keep this up, that's fine. I'd like to actually hurt you. He'd like to. Is he actually doing it? Well, it's not from lack of trying, but again, Orc armour, you know, the term thicker than hell does come to ideas. Orcs, of course, continue the barrage. There's a jump up. Rather good queerless skill in there. Does deliver it. Good one.
Dagger, 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 dagger.
It's a stun. Buys him some more time. And now he can bring a couple more players around. He's risking the 1 dice. And you can see, once again, lumbers along because he's got no fear of this player. And you saw that happen. 2 dice uphill, and that just didn't work.
Rock! Let's get out of here!
Alright, moving right along. Oh, come on! Well, Enough of that, he's going to force him to score, and that's alright. And there's nothing wrong with that, as you can see how the play was evolving, developing, and quite frankly driving him crazy. Well, the crowd was definitely supporting that one. It is the good play, because let's face it, the Orcs are going to be doing this all bloody day, and the way the dice have already started going there, that's the sensible play. Look, just force him to score, just to get control of the ball for 3 turns, alright? Nothing wrong with it. If he got the knockdown, it's a different story. Well, all he gets after the reroll is a push. Yeah, might as well just force him to score, get the drive over with, get the initiative back, and now you can start hitting him back. Will anything become of it? Who knows? Now, as you know, you see, the Khemri does have an interesting development of its skills on the team. Not 1, but 2 dirty players. Again, brilliant use of the skill. Kick off and pass return, really good idea. Really? Someone's going to be getting into this thing?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Well, that's been more effective than the Khemri have been so far. And down goes one of the Orcs. He'd really like to eliminate something here. But as was mentioned here, he's got not 1 but 2 dirty players on the Khemri. So he does have a plan when these bastards fail to eliminate anything. Well, he'll come charging in with the big lads. Come on! And...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Now, he's found a fisting, finally. Everybody's down the front line, but he just can't get the breaks. Almost literally. Runs back, gets the ball, well done. Now, this is a rather interesting player this team has. Yeah, you've got it. You see that. It's a thrower with 2 movement increases. And clearly, you know, grease on his feet. Hands the ball off, though. Does get away with it. And now he can advance the ball up. Maybe score it. Yep. Then again, you know, first things first. Let's not get too hasty here. Moves players up. The shame is the movement 8's all the way back here. You'd love him up here because then he could easily score this thing. That is a phenomenal player, lad. Absolutely phenomenal. I hope nothing bad actually happens to it. At least this week. Speaking of bad happening, he'd like to finally achieve something here.
Submit!
And thank you. It's a stun. Well, at least it's something. Is it what he wants? Not by a long shot. He would like to have seen a real removal. Well, to the Orcs, it's a bit of alright. Time to do what they do best. That's part of it right there. How you feel it?
We'll fill 'em full of holes!
That you will, lad. That you will. Charges over, gets the 1 die, gets away with it, and comes moving on over because he likes beating on the Tomb Guardians. Now that health decay thing, it's your dream come true. I swear, every time he gets knocked over, he's cringing. Well, there you go, turn 7. Khemri, not exactly known for the speed, as mentioned many times already. How about a double skull to start things off?
Almost got me that time. Hey, let me show you how it's done.
As you can see, it immediately kills the drive right there, so much for scoring. Now the Orcs can do what Orcs do. Solid fisting all up and down the field. This is the plan, and they're going to enjoy it. There we go, not a solid hit. How about you? Yes, he actually charges in. He goes after the ball carrier. He got him. That's a good bounce in case the Khemri get any crazy ideas. Of course, the Orcs, they have plenty of crazy ideas. That's why they're Orcs. You can see, yep, once again, bit more abuse. Yeah, push me, push you. You know what? The Orc could read that, but he frankly doesn't see a reason to. He's only just in case he... There it is. In case something does go on a 1 in 9 bit wrong, he likes to continue to play. Anything else? Yeah, move along. Keep an eye on the ball. That's about it. That's pretty much about it. And the Khemri, well, that's a bit of a disappointment there. Nuffle seems to have taken a dislike to him today. But he's still getting in there. Solid punch. Without mighty blow, armour 9. Now might as well be spitting at trees. Solid punch. Another solid hit. As you can see, a bit of damage. Of course, a Black Orc with AG1. It's like, who the fuck cares? Okay, what's the... that's the plan, is it? Hey, look, it's a KO!
You are so small! It's funny to me!
Unfortunately, Constable has caught that one. Off the pitch you go. All that effort for a KO and you're going to eject him for it. Where's your sense of fair play, ref? Where is it? Oh, well, 1-0 for the Orcs going in half-time there. Khemri, yeah, as you can see. Early ejection, and of course the KO comes back anyway. So, thanks for bloody nothing, ref. Thanks for bloody nothing. Orcs, they like this setup. It's a bit solid, it's a bit stronger, but... yeah, that's about it. It's a lot of green, but it sums it up. Orcs in pretty solid control here. Khemri, they could use the removal, even if it's just a KO at this point. But, well, frankly, they want a real removal. Again, another fantastic kick going in the backside. And now there's a pitch invasion. Yes, that's all we needed. Yeah. Sigh, so much for the Khemri's plans. As you can see, the pitch invasion won. That's all they got of the Orcs. Now, merely the Orcs have the fame. Still, 1. That's all you got. Meanwhile, because of the +1, as you can see, the Khemri, well, so much for their offensive. He might have gotten off lucky, though. As you can say, it's 3 players down, but it's a considerable 3 players. Tomb Guardians, again, back solidly at work, trying to get something to happen. And now, of course, double 1 trying to, actually pick up the fucking football.
Your skills are inferior.
Well, something's not quite working right. I guess is, well, someone's greased up that little pig. It might have been the Orcs. That's pretty typical of them anyway. Hey, cameraman, let's go take a look. What's going on up here? Yes, Orcs, because of the pitch invasion here, you can see absolutely wide open, and they are going to exploit this one. It is quite impressive seeing what this coach drives his team to do. There is an awful lot of GFIs on this Orc team, but he hasn't failed one, has he? Which means, for all intents and purposes, the Orc team for most of this game is going basically movement, 7 and 8 all over the field. Which is driving the Khemri absolutely nuts. As you can see, Khemri, well, here's something he didn't plan. Tomb Guardian going the other way, trying to negate what's going on here. Only gets the push, so that's fat bugger all. And now here he is. Finally, he's got the bloody thing, and he's off. But as you can see, hasn't stood up yet, so, well, thanks to the pitch invasion, cannot be moving fast with the player he'd rather have the ball with. This lad could probably get away with it. You can see Khemri have to form up a cage. Turn 10. All the way back here. Yes, it's taking a little while here for the caffeine to kick in, I swear. What do you mean I should dilute it with more whiskey? Challenge accepted. Oi, boy. Alright, that will help. Orcs, come on. Let's see what your lads can do. Lads in green right now, there's no panic. They can pretty much solidly take their time. They've got the Khemri. Pretty much 2 turns forced all the way back here. It's going to be a very hard effort them trying to break through. So the Orcs, well, they can stack this up a bit. They can even start, engaging. And boy, are they looking like they're getting ready for a good fight. That's what the mum said they were good at. Well, that's not it. Come on.
I keep shooting, but they keep coming!
Yeah, but, that would be kind of the Orcs' dream, isn't it? If they just keep on coming, it's more for everybody. Well, so much for the flawless GFIs. He has finally failed one, as you can see, but don't worry, he's now back in the scrum of it. No fear. Meanwhile, speaking of, block on block does nothing. And now the Khemri, as you can see, they've got to scrum this and try and clear it away. Knocks him down, doesn't get a result. Boy, now statistically you'd expect he'd get something out of it. Well, it's not the day for removals. If your game's planning on removals, it's just not working, is it? Well, now he's got no choice here. He's got to bust something through and start moving up the field. And as you can see here, it's not lack of trying. Here comes a couple more lads. He scrums this one up. That's a bit of a gamble, lad, considering you don't have block, he does. But you're starting to see this is why. And, of course, we fail again.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's mocking laughter as well. Just because they can do it doesn't mean your lads can. When it comes to GFIs, yep, so far, Khemri of the 5 GFIs he has attempted this game has now failed 3. Orcs, it's the other way around, of course. He's failed 1 out of how many attempts so far? Yeah, he's been close to about 15 GFIs. Troll finally fails something. It only took turn 11. It's not bad at all, lad. Well done. You trained him well. Keep the bloody cell phone off the field. Speaking of trying to keep off the field, Black Orc, solid punch. Hasn't worked, but you know what? It's all about containment. Risk the 1 die. Does get it. And down that lad goes. Okay, Khemri. You've now got to go get this ball. And I didn't say it was going to be easy. Well, it's certainly doable, I'll say that. Yeah, there it is. The big risk. Red dice uphill because he needs to get this player broken away. At least that was the plan anyway.
Obliterated.
And of course, it doesn't work. Don't worry, the Orcs do return the favour there. A 1 in 9 to start off the counter-attack, but he does re-roll that, gets a push, and the scrum continues. As you can see here, Orcs do have an idea. Step 1 is get the ball. Nope, back on face now. You know what? This is what happens. I compliment you on the brilliance of training your troll, and now he does this to me. Cunt. Well, there we go. There was the risk, unfortunately. 2 dice. And he's knocked the poor lad down. And yeah, crazy as it seems, Orcs have all kinds of options of what they want to do with this thing. Well, the Khemri aren't getting eliminated from the field either, but the flirty continues. That's a lot of 1 dice block. Well, he's pushing Nuffle hard, and Nuffle so far is not punishing. Sometimes Nuffle is like that, lads. Sometimes he really is. Alright. Khemri, of course. Flurry of punches again, and they still just can't get a result out of it. Okay, not a result they'd like to see. Stun is fine. Sort of. Well, he's got a plan. Not too sure if it's a good one, but he does have a plan. Push me, push you. Stands everyone up, ready to go. Yeah, he's decided not to risk the dodge away. Well, then again, he is Khemri. Solid punch, he's got the lad down, and now he has to go all this effort just to mark the bastard up. And you can see immediately, he's cringing as it's GFIs, does make them. Gets in a position here. And the Orcs just get back to work again, don't they? Alright, he's up again. 2 dice, push, that's all he wants. And now you can see this Orc, well, it's time to start running. He needs exercise. And he's getting a little pudgy in the off-season here. Let's make another step. If only he's decided not to GFI as much as he used to. Well, maybe it's not a bad idea. You've been pushing it all game. Speaking of pushing, someone gets pushed right down to the field where he belongs. You know, the Orc's figuring is, you know, you're all supposed to be dead corpses. He's trying to encourage you to get back where you're supposed to be. See? Kind of like that.
Look at me flash, boss.
Bit more pushing around. He is trying to move an Orc into a better position. That's just fine. Would the troll like to take part? Yeah, he's kind of taking part, but he's not punching anything just yet. That's a bit of alright. And the Khemri, they're looking at what's going down the field here. They're not too happy about that one. 2 more dice. You know, this is just not happening. I do agree that you're right now you're against an armour 9 team, so odds are it's not going to happen. You need to roll a 10 followed by, you know, something ludicrous. Bunch of 10s. It's not exactly a great chance. It's a 1 in 12 without Mighty Blow breaking the armour. Meanwhile, speaking of, finally he breaks something. Oh well.
Yay for murder!
Well, you could dream of it being murder, but, you know, not enough. See, remember I just said it's a 1 in 12, but then it's another 1 in 12 to actually do an injury unless you got Mighty Blow. That's why it's not happening. You're really hoping for some hot dice here. Orcs, however, well, they just have to keep hitting stuff.
We've got the best shooters there is.
The Orcs don't mind this game. They really don't mind. It's a bit of fun. It's not what he wants to hear, is it? No rerolls left either team. Bit of a gamble here. He gets away with it again. And he even gets the injury on that one there.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Makes the regeneration roll, so that's a bit of alright, considering that was a nasty hit. There we go. Yep, you can saw that right. Orc Blitzer with jump up. It's a great skill some days, isn't it? Really is. This is learned by paying attention to the kids live when they're having a good day. Makes the dodge away, and there's more frustration if you're the Khemri. Alright, time for another sort of blow. How about you, Sunshine? Meet me fist. And there it finally is! He's finally got him!
My nipples explode with delight!
Yeah, well, it's a bit embarrassing if the Orcs, he doesn't want to be out on the field. And yeah, you saw that. He did a to carry it because this late in the game, you might as well. And the Khemri keep on pounding away. And you can see the problem is you've got the casualty. You've got it, the one who's already got it. And unfortunately broke his neck, he fell over, and well, so much for that idea.
Sloppy!
Unfortunately fails the regeneration. There's a problem, that's actually a real hit. That's a stat decrease. Oh well, time to move it on in. So what you're losing on that one? Movement, as if you didn't move too fast to start with. Oh well, Orcs, back to work they go.
They're shooting at us! At us!
Well, after that turn, yeah, the Orcs have only have to, you know, after getting into cruise control, they have to start taking the game seriously finally. Oh, alright, here we go, solid punch, down he goes. Oh well.
Yeah? We've been waiting.
Something had to finally go wrong. It's been a while, but like I said, he's been pushing these GFIs all game. Nuffle has decided to take a wee bit of a look back. Khemri, well, they can't catch him. Starting to just put a couple of boots in if they can get him. Come on, there we go, solid punch. How you feeling, Twinkle Toes? Bit of alright? Yeah, it's good for you. He's only punching you in the head. It's not like it's anything important or vital to the player. Speaking of vital, there goes, you know, the giant gets shoved back. And you know, you might as well use the Khemri. He's actually done something useful. Oh, well.
Almost got me that time. Hey, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, he's been showing him alright. That's the shame of it. Orcs. You know, here's the interesting part here. He could just score it, but he's like, you know what? He wouldn't mind taking another hit in because, again, it's 1-0. It's the touchdown critical. Not really, it's a skill up, but you'd like to actually, you know, get another hit in. How about you? Kind of worked, but it's time to score. And let's get this game finished with here. Alright, the Orcs are allowed to celebrate. I give them that one there. It is a bit hard scrum. 2-0's the final score. Orcs just played a good, solid game. And as you can see there, he knew how to press Nuffle a wee bit. A little hyper-aggression, lots of GFIs, and it did pay off, giving him lots of extra mobility when he needed it. As for the Khemri, a couple of just, you know, bad breaks and not in the way he wants them. It's a lot of... The pitch invasion really threw off his counter offense right there. And of course, you know, turn 7 when he's trying to move down the field, double skull. But that's Blood Bowl for you. Sometimes it's just, you know, overall, his dice aren't bad, but they all clustered just when he didn't need it. As for, you know, the Orcs, sometimes they clustered just while he needed it just at the right time. Again, it's Blood Bowl sometimes, lads. But that's why we play this game, because, you know, you never know exactly what's going to happen, are you? Okay, other than the Halflings are going to lose. Anyway, we'll see you in the other division. Nuffle, bless your dice.